July 24th, the middle of the summer. Find that hard to believe, but we are here. Welcome to yoga class. We are not allowed to call it beginner's yoga anymore. We had enough complaints of that. We're trying to remove that from all paperwork, but I got one more I have to do, but we will do our best. Because you guys are definitely not beginning yogis, right? We've been working hard at this for a long time. Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. Let's just settle in for a moment. We're gonna do centering in a seated pose. Okay, we're just gonna sit here for a moment. We're gonna get comfortable, however that works for you. For me, I think I'm gonna have to put my fingertips behind my back. I'm gonna look straight ahead. I'm gonna remember to breathe. And I invite you to take all the craziness of your world, and I know there is lots of it out there, and the fact that we've got family and visits and traffic and just life, right? If you can take all that just for the next 45 minutes and just put it on the shelf over there or put it outside the room so that you can really, truly, honestly turn inward, go look for your breath and not worry about anything else. Find that breath. Adding a color to it if you need to. And then once you've found it, once you've got it into the forefront, just for a little bit, take a look at it and see what it looks like. It may be perfect today, or it might be shallow, be jagged, deep. You could be pushing, you could be shoving. For me personally, my breath is a little shallow from what I normally like. And the exhale is a little shorter in length than the inhale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to balance out my breath. I'm going to make it even inhales, even exhales. And I'm going to do that today with a mantra that says, I breathe in and I breathe out. You can do the 1, 2, 3 count if you want to. But today I'm doing the mantra, I breathe in, I breathe out. Soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, equal inhales, equal exhales on the breath. There we go, everybody. Good job. Excellent. Wonderful. Good. We're going to expand the depth of that breath a little bit. Okay. So if you're doing the mantra with me, do I breathe in and in and in. And I breathe out and out and out. Or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is, in my mind, I got to get a little serious breath here. I got to be present. There we go. Thinking about this breath when I click the seatbelt in my car. Big, full. I'm alert. I'm a little bit more awake. I'm paying attention. We're going to transition to one more breath in our centering today. We're going to transition to this breath that is a 5 count on the inhale, or I breathe in and in and in. And then we're gonna do a 5 count on the exhale, or I breathe out and out and out. And then we're gonna add 1, 1, and 1 to it. Whew, that was a mouthful, huh? So it's the big full breath on the inhale and the exhale, and then we're going to extend that exhale by a couple counts. And when you do that, tuck your belly button, right? Bring it into the navel. There you go. Wonderful. It feels awkward, doesn't it? A little bit out of balance. Yeah. A little weird. But there are studies after studies after studies that say on that extended exhale, that 1, 1, and 1, out, out, and out, the blood pressure drops. The heart rate slows, maybe only 1 beat, but it slows. And I just personally feel much more at ease on those extended numbers. So this is an incredibly valuable breath tool that we have throughout our day. On those days when you're going, ay, 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 you can just drop into this breath. And I truly believe it helps. You all have done such an amazing job for the last 2.5 minutes of concentrating on your breath. That's great job. Wonderful. Good job. Gently open your eyes. Bring yourself back to the room. We're going to go ahead and start right here in the seated pose. Okay, we're going to look up on the inhale. And we're going to let the chin drop down on the exhale. Looking up. Exhale, down we come. Looking up. Exhale, looking down. All right. Still looking straight ahead. Make sure you adjust whatever you need to do. You see me squirming around here trying to get everything straight. I'm switching my anchor to inside of my knees. And we're going to look to the left on the exhale. We're going to come back to center on the inhale, and then we're going to look to the right on exhale. That's it. Yeah. There we go. Sitting up straight in good posture. That's important. It's not important that we do the exact same number or you keep cadence with me. Not what we're doing. What we're doing is we're paying attention. We're listening to what our body is telling us. My body's just saying, you're just not as loose going to the right as you are going to the left. And there's nothing wrong with that. And back. Okay, back to center. Open your eyes. If they happen to be closed, put your hands up on your shoulders. Oh, yeah. I just want to, is there a little bit of rocking motion? Does that just, can you rock back and forth just a little bit? Does that come naturally or does that feel weird? It just seems to me that that's kind of a natural movement out of this pose. Just gently. I'm going to try and do a little body circle here. Lean forward, roll out. There you go. Not too big. Doesn't have to be really big. I'm just trying to get a little. Ooh. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction. You can get big though if you want to. I'm okay with it. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. We're going to hold the shoulders down with our hands and we're going to drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Ooh, there was a crack. There was a pop. Inhale, back up, right ear, right shoulder. Back up. And again, not important that we're in sync, important that you're listening to your body. Remember, we don't go to any place that feels or looks like pain. You know. Just gently leaning left, leaning right. When you finish out a cycle, drop that chin down towards the heart, and then just this time, don't do the body swirl, just do the neck swirl. Oh, and then we're gonna go in the opposite direction. Oh, yeah. And back. Great job, everybody. Bring your hands down, shake it out. Remember to stay hydrated. That's important. Inhale your hands up to sun salute. Exhale through the chimney. Shh. Bring your hands down to T. Roll the wrist. Wiggle the fingers. Go in the opposite direction. Yeah. Good. Straighten your legs out if they're not there already. There we go. Adjust whatever you need to do. Take that right hand and I want you to anchor it on the left leg somewhere. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that left hand and we're going to walk it out. All right, but we have to keep both cheeks on the ground. I want to walk out that hand and both cheeks on the ground. And then I want to walk it back. I want to walk it back out again. Oh, and back. Gonna do it one more time. Walk it out. Guess we're getting a little faster at the walking, aren't we? Reach. Great, Brad. Oh yeah, good. Left hand anchors on the leg, right. Here we go. Reach, walk it out. Remember, both cheeks on the ground. And back. There we go. Out. And back. One more time. Oh yeah. And back we come. Great job, everyone. Okay, your legs are pointed straight, right? Oh, perfect. Point the toes. I'm going to bring my hands back to support me here. Point my toes. Flex my heel. Point. Flex. Sit up straight. Good posture. Great. We're going to roll the ankles. For those of you who like pattern and consistency, I'm really all over the place today, aren't I? Good. Wonderful, everybody. That's great. Inhale your hands up. And we're going to bring both hands down to the left side of the body. All right. Both. So on the left side. So I've got one hand that's having a hard time getting down. Two hands. You guys look good. That's great. Remember to keep the hip down. Both hips. And I want you to look out to the left. I want you to sit up straight. And I just want you to walk in this twist. Oh, yeah. Walk your hands back a little bit towards center line. Inhale your hands up. And we're going to come exhale to the right. Yeah. So I'm on my fingertips just because I have to be. I don't have really long arms. And we're just kind of working our way this way. Sit up straight. Good posture. Dig. Yeah. Oh, good. Cool. That was good adjustment. All right. Good. Walk your hands back. Oh, yeah. Everybody good? Bring that right foot up. Cross it over. So we're hoping that the sole of the right foot is somewhere near the mat. Yeah. Take that left hand, left arm, and grab it around that right knee and suck it in so that you're taller and you can sit up straight. That right hand is going to come up in the air and it's going to come around behind. And now we're going to get a serious twist in here. I'm looking straight ahead. And on the exhale, I'm twisting with my shoulders to the right. Yeah, good. That's right. You got it. That looks fantastic. Stop when you think you've gone as far as you can. Inhale up. Good posture. Inhale, sit up straight. And maybe you can go 1/8 of an inch further. Oh. On the exhale, we're going to come back to center line of the body and we're going to come across the body for a little counter twist. Just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and extend that right leg out and we're going to bring that left leg up. Oh, yeah. This is good. So what happens? The right hand grabs that. Yeah, you got it. Left knee pulls it in. Get it in here. In left hand up, swinging around behind. It becomes your kickstand on your bike, right? And we're opening to the left, right? So remember, sit up straight, good posture. Here we open. Whew. And now we're going like, okay, stop right there. Inhale, lengthen again, and maybe 1/8 of an inch we can go further. Maybe not. Okay, back across with the eyes to center line of the body. Come across the body for a little counter twist. Yeah, there we go. All right, everybody. Straighten out those legs again. We're gonna widen them up. Okay, look at us. Huh? Inhale up, sun salute. Exhale. This is a flat back forward fold, which means we're not gonna roll our shoulders down. We're going to just keep our back flat, and then the hands are gonna come down when they need to support us. Flat back forward fold. I'm looking out past my feet. And I'm just letting this happen. I'm just letting these hip openers relax and open just a little bit. Just a little bit. Gonna walk my hands back. And then I'm gonna bring my hands behind. And I am gonna lift up to a heart opener, pinching my shoulder blades. Oh, I'm gonna look up at the ceiling. And down we come, looking at the wall. When I find the floor, I'm gonna inhale my hands up. And I'm gonna do another flat back forward fold. I'm actually looking over towards where the wall meets the floor. So my back is flat. Walking my hands back gently. Inhale. The hands come up and they go around the back so that I can come up to Titanic again. Oh, sharing my heart with the world. One more time, everybody. Inhale up, sun salute. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Oh, good. And we're gonna finish this one off. So I'll come the hands again. They're gonna come back behind, out to the side, however you get them there. I'm on my fingertips just to let you guys know that. Share your heart with the world. Lift it up. Good job, everyone. Let's bring our feet together. Roll the ankles one more time. Opposite direction. Good. Okay, sit up straight. I want you to bring that right foot in wherever it comes, wherever it comes on that left foot. Some of you guys are great. You can just tell. And this is a really important part. I think this is really interesting. Women have a different physical body than men. So we always have these wings that stick up in the air. We look like wings, right? We do. And ladies, you have a different hip structure, so you don't have this goofiness that we have. But anyway, the historical part is this is where we're at. Some people call this a figure four, some people call it a corkscrew. But what I want you to do is inhale up, and I want you to bring your hands down onto your shin of the extended leg. And what we want to do is this time the back can just collapse. It's not a flat back forward fold. We're just letting everything give into this. Oh. Can you feel it opening? It's just taking a little time, right? It's just giving in a little bit. Walk your hands back. Whew. Extend that right leg. Let's bring that left leg up. There we go. Probably looks goofier on this side than on the other. Inhale your hands up. Forward, fold the hands right onto that extended right leg, onto the shin, and we're just letting the entire back forward fold into this pose. Nice. Walk your hands back your shin, past your knees. All right, everybody, extend that right leg, left leg, sorry. Zip them together. Fingertips behind your hips. Let's windshield wiper. Yeah. I love it. So, time finally on our backs. I know you guys are going, when is he gonna get down to our back? We need to get to our back here. All right, everybody, Mike, Ferris, you guys okay?
Yep.
Excellent. Onto your back, and it does. Oh, remember, you want to support your head. Okay, that's important. You want to do that. And there we go. Get that thing stretched out, get yourself supported. If you need a knee up in the air like I always do, feel free to do that. I'm gonna extend my left leg. My right knee is pointing towards the ceiling. That's just the way it's gonna be today. Inhale my hands straight up into the air. All right, and then we're gonna bring the hands down and the arms are gonna go past the ears. I'm gonna intertwine the fingers, point the index finger, and I'm gonna stretch like crazy on the left side. Stretch, I'm pointing the toes of my left foot. I'm just reaching with the fingertips. And I'm gonna exhale and relax. Oh. Point and stretch. So I'm pointing the toes in one direction, fingertips are pointing in the opposite direction. Relax. One more time, point, stretch. Exhale and relax. Whew. All right, I'm going to extend my right leg. You may have already, yours may already be extended. I'm going to bring my left leg up for my support that I need for my lower back. The hands are going to remain where they are. And now I'm going to point with the toes on the right leg in one direction. And I am pointing with the index fingers in the opposite direction. Everything is fully supported on the mat or the floor. Exhale and relax. Point and stretch. Exhale and relax. Point and stretch. Exhale and relax. Whew. We need both legs fully extended onto the mat. We're going to zip up those legs and we're going to windshield wiper out of the hips. Good job, everybody. Nice. Great. Go ahead and bring those heels up next to the sit bones. Bring the knees in towards the chest, grab both knees with both hands, and we're just going to give ourselves a wonderful little hug, and we're going to rock and roll to the left. Just be gentle. No need to go crazy here. There we go. Excellent. Stop. Oh. Cross your ankles. Inhale your legs straight up. Let's just do some nice rotations out of the hip. So I've crossed ankles. I actually have both hands just above the knee on the hamstring. Just doing some great rolling here, opposite direction. Oh, yeah. And we're going to stop. Legs are still pointing straight up. Hands are going to come off the hamstrings, straight up into dead bug. Stretch, reach, everybody reach for the ceiling with your toes. Reach for the ceiling with your fingertips. Exhale and relax. Reach, reach, reach. Toes are reaching for the ceiling. Fingertips are reaching for the ceiling. Exhale and relax. One more time. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale and relax. Bring the heels down to the mat. Everyone, palms come down next to the hips. Soles against sole of your feet right in the middle of your mat. In order to get that to happen, what happens? Your knees flare out, right? Yeah, there they go. Knees are flaring out to the side. Soles are together as best we can. Hip openers, hip flexors, man. We're diving deep now. You're gonna be so much taller, everybody's gonna have to go to DMV tomorrow and get their license changed. Oh. Bring the knees together. Walk the feet out to the side. All right. We're gonna let both knees drift to the right. Now they're gonna separate immediately, so don't worry about that. Right knee to the right, left knee goes to the right. It's okay for the hip, the left hip, to come up off the mat. Oh. Inhale back to center, exhale, left knee, right knee, both drifting to the left. Okay for the right hip to come up off the mat. Oh, back to center on the inhale. We're gonna do 2 more of those. Take your time, don't be in any hurry. I've got 1 more rotation to do, so I'm going right. Back to center, and then I'm going left. Oh, yeah. Wonderful. Inhale your knees back to center, everybody. Bring them in for a hug. Gently rock left to right. Oh, yeah. Drop the heels down next to the sits bone. Right ankle comes up on the left thigh above the knee. Both hands on front of that right knee, push it away. Relax on the exhale. Inhale, push it away. Relax on the exhale. 1 more time, push it away. Wonderful. Exhale, relax. Right foot down, left ankle up on the thigh above the knee. Push that left knee away. Exhale, relax. Push that left knee away. Inhale. Relax. 1 more time, push it away. Exhale and relax. We're going to go ahead and bring that left foot down near the sits bones. We're going to do low bridge, and then we're going to do big bridge, everyone. So remember, the pressure or the weight of this pose is not on our neck, okay, or on our head. It's going to end up being on our feet that are pushing away from the body, and it's going to be on our shoulders or shoulder blades. Palms down, okay. There is a waistband. Okay, there is a name on that waistband. I need you to flatten that against the mat. And when you've done that, you've done a pelvic tilt, which protects your lower back. And then you can go ahead and lift your hips up off the mat. Lift them up. There we go. Low bridge. That's what this is. Just be gentle. No need to push or shove. All right. You're pushing away with your feet. Feel that weight on the shoulder blades or the shoulders. We're going to come down 1 vertebrae at a time. We're not going to come down like flop, right? We're just starting at the top, working our way down. And when you get to the waistband, bring the knees up, gently rock left to right. Back down. Here we go. See, heels are near the sit spot. We're going to do big bridge here, everyone, okay? We just did low bridge. That's fine. I'm going to give you a few additional instructions. I know you're going to love it. All right. Flatten the waistband. Oh, once you got that pelvic tilt, up comes the hips. And get them up there in the air, everybody. Roll the shoulders in. Okay, roll the shoulders in. Oh, yeah. Slide the hands underneath. Let your fingers intertwine. Think about this straight line between the shoulders, the hips, and the knees.
Oh, this is for sure opening hips, hamstrings. Take your hands free, put them underneath your hips and push up. Oh, you got that. You got this. Excellent. Keep pushing. Gently bring your hands out, lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Oh, when you get to the waistband, bring the knees in. Gently rock left to right. All right. Both heels come down next to the sits bones, left leg fully extended. Up. Both hands behind the hamstring. Point and flex again. Roll the ankle. Nice to opposite direction, everybody. All right. What I want you to do is put that right hand on top of the right hip. Left hand stays on the back of the hamstring, and we're going to open to the left. Oh. And we're going to exhale and come back to center. We're going to open to the left on the inhale and back to center. One more time, open to the left. Right knee pointing straight up in the air, right with the heel up next to the sits bones. Okay, back to full extension. Gently bring your hands down, put them on the mat next to your hips, slide them underneath your hips, and then gently lower that left leg down, full extension. Oh. Left heel comes back up next to the sits bones. Here we go, straight up in the air with the right leg, both hands behind the hamstring. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Roll the ankle. Kathy's really going crazy over here with the ankle pops. There we go. All right, left hand on the top of the left hip. Right hand remains on the right hamstring. We are opening to the right, everybody. And back to full extension. To the right. Full extension. Again, opening to the right. Back up to full extension. Wonderful. Both of the hand palms come down next to the hips. Slide those hands underneath the hips and gently lower that right leg down. Gently. Don't be in any hurry. Gently, gently, gently. Finally, it gets down there to the ground. Extend that left leg. Zip up the legs. And we're gonna, what are we gonna do? We're gonna windshield wiper out of there. Oh, yeah. All right, bring the hands out from underneath the hips. Inhale the hands straight up into the air. Let the fingers intertwine and bring the arms down next to the ears. So they're straddling the ears. I bet you thought I forgot this, Dick. But I want you to scoot over to the right side of the mat. There you go, all the way over to the right side of the mat. We're fully extended right side. Walk your feet, your heels over to the left corner of the bottom of the mat. Yeah, bring the left leg up and put it on top of the right ankle. That's half banana. Now what we're going to do is walk those hands over to the top right-hand side of the mat. There we go. Left hand grabs that right ankle or that right wrist. Sorry, that would have been impossible. Okay, and we are fully extended on the mat and we are doing banana right here. Oh, breathe into this, everyone. Just let it happen. All right, we're going to let the hands walk their way back to the right side. Undo that left foot, walk the feet back. Oh, yeah. I want you to roll over under your belly. Oh, There we go. Stack your hands. Good. Right knee up and out to half frog. Go ahead and extend that right leg back. Left leg up and out, left knee up and out to left frog on the left. Bring that left leg back. Okay, roll over to the right again, and if you're thin and skinny like all of you are, you should be on the left side of the mat. Are you? If not, wiggle your way back to the left side, all right? Good. Inhale the hands straight up, everybody. Intertwine the fingers, let them the arms extend past the ears. Walk those heels over to the right bottom corner of the mat. Right foot comes up, grabs that left ankle. Yeah, you got it. There we go. Now we're gonna walk the hands over to the top right-hand side of the mat. Oh my goodness. Banana on the other side. Just feel this incredible opening. Wow. That's none of us, that noise. That's not us. Okay. All right, walk your left hands back to the left corner of the mat. Ooh, walk your feet back, your ankles back. Oh, yeah. Stretch, 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 everybody. Good stretch. Oh, roll over onto your belly. There we go. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Roll your toes under and inhale with a big push up the table. Adjust your table, everybody. How's everybody doing? Are we good? All right, what I'd like you to do, roll your toes under, walk your hands 5 7/8 inches out in front and kick up. The down dog. Bury your ears, everyone. Bicycle left and right. Up on your fingertips. Walk your feet in towards your hands. At some point, everybody, you are literally going to be in forward fold. Remember, the legs are straight, the knees are not locked, and it doesn't matter where your hands are. This is forward fold. And what we're going to do is slide our hands up the shins to just below the knees. This is called called tall table or half fold. Exhale, down to forward fold. Inhale up, tall table. Exhale down to forward fold. Bend your knees. Fingertips go to the outside of the ankles. We're going to swoop up to sun salute, and we're going to come right back down to Mother Earth. Back up to sun salute. Exhale through the chimney. Inhale, the hands come down to T. Look straight ahead. Breathe. Lift that right foot up. And see where it goes. Can you bring it up? Like that. And down we come. Inhale, up, sun salute. Exhale. Hands come down to T. Lift that left foot up. Anything gonna happen on this side? Not for me. Okay. All right, everybody, shake it out for a minute. I got one last thing. I know I'm running really late. Sorry, Ferris and Mike. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay, I honestly lost track of time in there when we were working the hips, and I thought, oh, I gotta do this yet, and don't forget to do that.
I want to try something because Claude, she brought this up from another one of her classes, and I'm really curious, okay, to see if this is gonna, wait a minute, I want to go this way there. I'm curious about this. She said that one of her other yoga instructors said that if you're working your balance and you might be a little shaky, put the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. Okay, so I want to do that. I just want us to just see if that helps. All right, so let's go to mountain pose. Let's put that right foot on top of the left foot or whatever, wherever you want to put your hands out. And now take the tip of your tongue and push it against the roof of your mouth. Don't forget to breathe. And out we come. Let's go to the other side just for fun. When you're ready, lift that left foot, hands out to the side, wherever you want to be, and then put the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. And out we come. So here's my thought, that actually helped.
It did.
Well, I think it did. And what I think it is, what popped into my head while I was doing the whole thing is I think it was another point of contact. Like, you know how when you're a milking stool, you've got 3 points of contact on the floor, you know, and then you go to 2 and you're much more stable when you have 3. But when you're standing there on one leg, when I put the tongue against the roof of my mouth, I felt like I had another point to work with. Like I could push against that. Remember we talked about one time about if you were struggling with balance, push your hands together like this. And that gives you another point of contact, and maybe it's just the placebo effect, but I like this one, so thank you for bringing that. Excellent. All right, everybody, time for Shavasana. You guys worked hard. I think. Here we go. Shavasana. That point in the day when we do the least amount of work as possible. That's the whole goal. To have the least number of active muscles. To be doing the least amount of work so that our body can get to a place of rest. A place of rest is not always sleep. In fact, I think it's not. It's a place where we are allowed to give in. Because we know that our breath, this amazing, incredible breath of ours, has got it all covered. It brings the fuel to all of the organs, to all of the points, to everything. To the cut on the finger, to the kidneys, to the heart. It's got that all covered. You don't have to do anything. We can just surrender for a moment or two. And we can find a little bit of ease, a little bit of rest. And if we're lucky, maybe we can find a little bit of peace. We begin to wiggle our fingers and toes to welcome ourselves back to the mat. Some of us have been gone a far distance, so it may take a little bit of time to get back. What I'd like you to do is inhale your hands straight out. I'd like you to remember that all of those in our group, all of those in the world that are suffering, we can bring some peace and some quiet, maybe a little bit of happiness to them by just simply giving them a hug. I'm so very proud of you for all taking the time out of your very busy lives to say, you know, I need an hour for me. And I'm honored that you would spend that time with me. Namaste. All right. All right, let me get you guys back on speaker here. All right. Can you see us now? All right. Gentlemen, it was great to have you here today.
Well, thank you, Reber.
You're welcome.
Always great.
Good. I hope
Yep.
I opened your hips up a little bit.
Yep. We did a
Ferris?
couple things that were different today. That did me some good, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
well, let's hope that it does you good and not harm. How's that?
Oh, I think I don't think you've make me do things that do me harm.
I gotcha. Hey, Ferris, my nephew was in from Colorado. I saw him this week. And he's the one that has the home, up in Grand Lake.
Oh, yes. Mhm.
Yes. And how far where is Pierre in Grand Lake? Does he live far away from there or am I?
No, he lives in one of the neighborhoods of it. He's a little higher up.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's a little higher up than the town itself.
I gotcha.
And kind of looks out over the town.
Yeah, our nephew's place is at the end of town and it looks down onto the lake.
Yes, I know where it is because we saw it one
Yeah.
time we went by. Yeah, no, I know where he lives. He was kind of downtown. We're not downtown. We're off to the west,
I gotcha.
up on the hill.
All right. Are you gonna get a chance to get out there this year?
No, I'm not going to get there this year.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so am I. I wish I got. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be the case this year.
It doesn't seem to be in the plan?
Pardon me?
Doesn't seem to be in the plan?
No, it's not in the plan this year. No.
I gotcha. All right. Hey, Mike, I will get back to you about those tickets later on today, okay?
Okay,
I'd like to say goodbye.
all right,
Bye-bye.
goodbye,
Thanks.
everybody.
See you next week.
Hi.
Good to see everybody.
Yep. And Dick, even though you won't be in class, you'll be in our thoughts.
You hear that, Dick?
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. I'll miss you all when I'm not here, that's for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, but there's no refund, Dick.
No refund. huh?
No refund, right, Mike?
well, I'm not sure.
My refund will be getting well.
There you go. That'll be it. All right. We'll just put it on your life pass that you have. We'll add it to the end of your life pass. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Everybody
Thanks,
have a
Mike.
good week. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.